Hello, I'm Ben Bamboozle and welcome to another little day in the life delivery video. I'm out today with the one and only Atlanta Delivers, who's just in behind me at Ask Italian. She had an order come in straight away. I've just gone online, been to the bank to bank some money, which was very nice. That's always a good day, isn't it, when you've got money to put in the bank rather than taking it out, which is rarity. Anyway, not sure what the video is going to be about today. I've asked Atlanta and she said we'll just see how it goes and put the title of the video as to whatever sort of goes wrong or goes right. It's half term this week, so kids are off school, so that normally means it's busier on deliveries. As usual, I'm out on my e-bike, which is the Raleigh Centros. There it is, with my new helmet as well, specialised helmet. Got all the gear and no idea. Got my Shocks headphones on as well. So yeah, let's come with me and let's go. By the way, thank you to everybody who's watched my previous delivery video that I did the other week. It did really well. So I think I'm going to make some more delivery videos. Let me know if you prefer either the delivery videos or my Punch and Judy and Magic videos, or if you like both. Let me know, leave a comment, because it's interesting, because I've sort of just started the channel, just trying to grow the channel, to find out what's sort of doing the best. Anyway, make sure you give the video a like, and also please do subscribe as well. I can't believe it, I hit 400 subscribers the other day, so I'm on the road to, my goal is to try and get to 1,000 as quickly as possible. So yeah, if you could subscribe, that really helps me. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a minute. Hopefully I'll get an order soon. I'm online, I've got Deliveroo and Uber Eats. I've also got my new Uber Eats bag on, I'll show you that. There's my new Uber Eats bag. So a couple of weeks ago they sent out an email saying that you could get a new free bag, so I've ordered it and it's actually pretty good. I'll tell you a bit more about it as the video goes on, but I've just noticed a Deliveroo has come through, so let's see what we've got on there. So here's Atlanta and some guy just staring at her. I'm not sure what's going on here. Order that came in on Deliveroo, it was a Starbucks, which was going miles to Lansing, which I think is a bit unfair on a bike because you end up with cold coffee, and it was a blooming long way. It was like right the far end of Lansing. Not sure how many miles it was, but it was a lot. Anyway, I'm going to go with Atlanta to go and do her first job. Atlanta is off, and I've got a Subway, which is just behind that lorry that you see there. I'm coming on Uber for £3.60, I think it is. Now, they're notoriously slow in here because they never have enough staff. They normally only have one person making it. I'm going to stand in there for a bit and see if I can get the order anyway, because there's nothing else going on. If I get a nice Deliveroo coming, I'll drop it like a hot potato. In there, there's a delivery driver waiting in there, oh, excuse me, and a few customers as well. So I've dropped that because I had a co-op come in on Deliveroo, so we're going to take that. That's much better. Nice and easy, 8 items, some cigarettes and tobacco, and the rest of it's quite healthy. And a French stick, which is always tricky getting in the bag. Let's see how it fits in the Uber bag. No problem, sticks out the top of it. When I was a kid, I used to always eat the end of the French stick in the shopping trolley before my mum had got to the till. But yeah, that fits all right. I tell you what, the zips are lovely on here. They're much nicer than the Deliveroo bags. They're so easy to do up, so smooth. That's dropped off, and very nicely the customer gave me a £3 tip on that one, so that made that a really good little job, much better than the Uber. So yeah, and I'm right in town still. It was only up the road. I'm by the Laughing Dog Cafe at the moment. Atlanta's waiting in town as well, so I'm gonna hootle back towards her. Mr. Toy's Noodles just come in, which is just down the corner round opposite the pier, so we're gonna head there now. I'm here, that's Mr. Toy behind me. It's turned into a double for £6, so that's good. So the first one was ready on the side, and the other one's going to be about 3 minutes, so I might as well hang on for that and park straight outside the front. The chef's nice in there. He's worked here ever since I started. Must get boring just cooking noodles day in, day out, and he's a master on the wok. Just dropped off the first one. I'm in the lift, as you can see. The only problem with this order is they do soup. I've only had soup a couple of times from there. Not many people order it. And I had it once where I got to the customer and the whole blooming lot had leaked in the bag. The bags, to be fair, were really good because it held all the soup. I was thinking about just tipping it all back in the pot. There was literally nothing in the pot. I didn't. I ended up having to phone up Deliveroo. It was a nightmare. So hopefully this soup manages to get there in reasonable condition. It's doing okay so far. The Uber bag's doing a good job. I just got to bend down to undo the lock or wind. Drop that one off. As expected, that soup had leaked a bit. Those containers they use just aren't any good, because obviously 1 ton soup, it's like a bowl of water, and when you're riding along with the vibrations and bumps in the road, it just spills straight over the edge of the thing, and it's obviously got a hole in top of the lid as well, and it just goes everywhere. So a load of rubbish, those containers. Let's say not many people order the soup, and you can probably see why, because they never ever get it in reasonable condition there. I've seen people there just chuck the stuff in their bags. Even the noodle containers, they're like a funny sort of size, so they don't sort of stand upright. You've got to be really careful with them from there. But anyway, it's done, and it wasn't that horrendous. I'm sure she's got 3/4 of a bowl of soup. Anyway, no orders at the moment, a bit quiet, so I'm going to head back towards town. And I've done 5 miles already, so burning a few calories already. A quick look at my earnings. I've done £12.29 since I started at 2 o'clock. So obviously that £3 tip really helped, and a double at £6 for that last one. So that's not good going. I wish I could do that all the time. I'd just say that's not good going. That's not bad going, I should have said. Can't believe my luck. An order come in just now for Co-op, £3.16. So off to the Co-op we go. That actually caught me out. I thought it was the one in town, but it's actually the one at the Strand, which was lucky I put Google Maps on, else I would have rode to the one in town and then been mightily annoyed. In any case, I'm here now. It's a bit further than the one in town, but not too bad. And it's a lovely day as well. Look at those blue skies. One bag. Let's see if it fits in my panniers. Yep, no sweat. Put the clip over. We don't want watsits flying away when we're riding along. Orders dropped off, and I'm right by the big Tesco's, which has got Subway and a Taco Bell there. And I've had an order since I've arrived on Deliveroo. Came up for, sorry about the wind. It came up for Subway in there, which is always okay in there. And I think it's heading back in sort of town direction, so that's lovely. Only £3 something, but we shall take it, as I'm just round the corner from it. There it is, the big Tesco's. The order was ready straight away, and I was desperate for a bottle of water, so I bought this one. Have a guess how much this was? £1.39 for a bottle of water. £1.39. I mean, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I was desperate. I always bring water with me, but I was in a rush to get out of the house today, and I forgot to bring water. Nightmare. That's dropped off. Now got a Sainsbury's come in straight away on Uber Duber. So we're going to make our way to Sainsbury's. I've kept Deliveroo on because we're near a Co-op. So if one of those came in, I would drop it and take the Co-op. But I'm going to head towards Sainsbury's. That's ready straight away at the old Sainsbury's yokel. Load it into the panniers. Off we pop again. It's going okay. Atlanta's message she's doing terrible apparently. She's got stuck at McDonald's, but I've been okay so far today. I'm not parked in the disabled, by the way. I'm parked in a little bit all on its own. Just dropped that off. The lady was amazed that I was on a bike. It came up with a Deliveroo for Subway for £6 something. It's going to Angmering, which I've done it before from there to there, and it's extremely fast roads that you're going on, like 60-mile-an-hour roads, but people are along them at more like 70. And then when you get there, you've got no opportunity of getting any orders when you actually get over that way, so I've declined that one. It's on moderate on Deliveroo at the moment. Loads of birds in the trees up there. There they are. Can you be quiet? I'm trying to make a Deliveroo video here. So yeah, so I dropped that one, head back towards town and see how we go. But I'm enjoying it so far. I've done 11 miles so far. Let's see how much I've earned money-wise. So I've done £22.83 in just under an hour and a half, that's pretty good. I like that. I'm not sure how long we're going to stay out for. Atlanta's a little bit hungover today. She went out last night. I was good, I stayed in. If we could do 50 quid, that'd be lovely. Although I've got a feeling to do 50 quid, I'd have to stay out till 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or so. And I've got some stuff to sort out on my Punch and Judy show, as I'm working tomorrow back at Beckenham Park in London tomorrow. So I don't think I'm going to stay out too late. If we could do another tenner or so, that'd be okay. I came in for KFC Goring. They're a bit funny in there. You always walk in there and they just ignore you, and it was ready on the side, so I had to make myself known, which I'm good at doing. It's going to Ferring, which is the wrong direction really, but it's paying £3.90 something, so we'll take that. I've gone one bar of battery down because I've been riding along in sport mode. I normally ride in tour, but I found that when you're in sport you get an extra sort of mile an hour or so, and it's obviously much easier to ride, you sweat less. Orders dropped off. I'm over in Ferring. It's lovely over here. Lovely part of Worthing, expensive part of Worthing as well. It's very picturesque around here. You're not far from the beach either here. But the only unfortunate problem is there's no restaurants around here, so it's completely the wrong direction. So I'm going to head back towards town. Cool, that was a lot of riding. I was just riding back, and a Sainsbury's order has come in, which I've just rode past, unfortunately, always the way, but it's just back that way. Some bananas and stuff. That order's dropped off, no problems. It was basically just down the road from the shop, actually. The shop's just a straight line that way, so nice and easy. That's one thing about this job. I do say it's nice and easy quite a lot, and this job really is nice and easy most of the time. There's no real stress in it. The only stress is if you let any stress sort of get to you with idiots. But if you ignore the idiots, you're sort of fine, really. Probably the worst thing is people's driving. Like the standard of drivers, I don't know, I suppose it's the whole country, but Worthing especially, some of them are blooming awful. And pedestrians as well, they have a habit of just randomly walking out in front of you. I think people these days, they just feel like the world revolves around them and sod everybody else, and they just do what the hell they like, with no care for anyone else at all. That's my theory on it anyway. Because the other week I turned around a corner and a car just pulled straight out in front of me, and I was completely in the right. It just pulled out in front of me, and then it saw me and then just slammed its brakes on, which made things even worse because I had to hit my brakes. I skidded. I very, very nearly went into the side of his door, and I hurt myself. I came off, and luckily I sort of put my foot down and sort of caught my leg in the mudguard and bent my mudguard a bit. And then this cheeky sod just drove off. He knew full well he'd done wrong and drove off. I thought I caught his registration number, but when I looked it up, it turned out to be a tractor, so I got the registration wrong, unless he's using a dodgy registration, which wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, that's my only warning. If you're doing this job, be careful out there. Hello, I'm back home, and here's Atlanta Delivers, who's also back home, but she's going to go back out again, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I did how much?
3209.
3209, because I'm terrible with numbers, I can't remember at all. And I've done 22 miles, so 22 miles, £32 for moments.
I did £25 at the same time, but my drama was I waited 30 minutes at McDonald's to not even be anyone to talk to me, and basically no one was doing deliveries, so then I had to cancel it and not get paid. But the only way I got back up to 25 was my last delivery was £9 for McDonald's, and I was like, it's not actually a good sign when the pay goes up because it means no one's doing it and it's just not good. Anyway, so I thought I'd take it, Gav. Look, it was ready. So yeah.
I don't stop really going to McDonald's now. I don't really bother. I was going to
Please
say
make sure to hit the like button.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Subscribe.
Yeah, you like and subscribe. Yeah, I was going to say something else. I can't remember what I was going to say. I'm going to have a coffee now. That's what I'm going to say. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye, everybody. I didn't mean to do that. I was just like I wasn't sticking my fingers up at a lot. So anyway, bye bye.